Hello, how to solve this exponential problem? This is x power x equals x power 2, solving for all values of x that satisfies this equation. Now, if you consider this identity, if you have a power a equals a power b, considering the fact that a and a are the same, meaning that the two bases are the same, that means I can equate the exponent, meaning a equals b. We can as well apply the same identity here because the two bases are the same, so we can say that x equals 2. This is in fact correct, but this is just one of the solutions, so we can as well solve for the other value of x that will satisfy this equation, because it's not only one value of x that can satisfy this equation. So to achieve that, we apply natural log. We apply natural log here again. Now, if you have natural log a power b, this equals b times natural log a. So we have x times natural log x equals 2 times natural log x, because this 2 comes behind this and x comes behind this as well. So right now, what we can do will be to simply, we can move this over here to have x times natural log x minus 2 times natural log x equals 0. Now there's a common term, which is natural log x. I can factor that out. If I divide this by natural log x, I have x minus, I divide this by natural log x, I have 2, and this equals 0. So next step will be to equate each of these to 0. I have natural log x equals 0, and x minus 2 equals 0. So right now, if natural log x equals 0, I can solve for x by simply making use of e as e power natural log x equals e power 0. So right now, the next step will be this: cancel natural log x or natural log, then x equals e power 0. And when you have a number or an alpha, the raised to the power of 0 is 1. So that means x equals 1. This also is another solution. Now, there is a linear equation here that we can solve for x. We can simply have x equals 2 when I move this over here. So this becomes my x2. This obviously is the same solution that we had earlier on when we compared the exponents. So we have actually solved this, and we have been able to get two different values for x. Now we can as well solve this using this other approach. It's still x power x equals x power 2. I can divide this by x power 2 and divide this by x power 2. This eliminate this. We have 1. So that means I'm having x power x divided by x power 2 equals 1. Now let's consider this identity. You have a power n divided by a power n. This equals a power n minus n. So we can apply this right here because the bases are the same and the exponents are different, and there's division sign here. So we'll have x power x minus 2 equals 1. Now at this point, I can apply natural log again of natural log of x power x minus 2 equals natural log 1. And like I said earlier on, if you have natural log a power p, this equals p times natural log a. So what will happen here is that this x minus 2 will come behind here of x minus 2 times natural log x equals natural log 1. So what I want you to note is that the natural log of 1 here is 0. So that means you have x minus 2 times natural log of x equals 0. So right now I can equate each of these to 0. Have x minus 2 equals 0. Have natural log of x equals 0. So if x minus 2 equals 0, have x equals 2 is my x1. Remember, this still corresponds to the value of x that we had earlier on. Now, I can solve for x here by making use of e. F e power natural log x equals e power 0. E cancel natural log. Then I have x equals e power 0. And e to the power of 0 is 1. So that x equals 1. Have you seen that? Now, there's something I need to also explain to you at this point. At this particular point here, you have x times natural log of x equals 2 times natural log of x. I can decide to divide this by natural log of x and divide this by natural log of x. This cancel this cancel this, right? And this will give me x equals 2. Have you seen that? This will not give you the other value of x, except you form an equation using this particular method. So if you just want to divide, you are going to have only x equals 2. So that is it. Those are the different methods you can easily solve this exponential problem. Now it's time to verify our solutions. We have x power x equals x power 2. So let's write out the two values for x, or the two solutions. We have x equals 2 and x equals 1. Now, if s equals 2, I'll have 2 power 2 equals 2 power 2. And 2 to the power of 2 here is 4 equals 2 to the power of 2 here is 4. Now let's consider when x equals 1. When x equals 1, I'll have x power x equals x power 2. And my x is 1. I have 1 power 1 equals 1 power 2. And 1 to the power of 1 is 1 equals 1 to the power of 2 is 1. So this also has satisfied the equation. Is there any value of x again? No. A lot of people will consider 0. If your x is 0, this will not satisfy the equation. Look at it here. 0 power 0 equals 0 power 2. Remember, x power x equals x power 2. 0 power 0 here is indeterminate, not defined. So no solution here. And 0 power 2 is obviously 0. 0 power 0 is not the same as 0. So this makes this particular solution not to be correct. In fact, it's not actually a solution. So don't even go there. So guys, here is it. Two solutions, obviously correct, 1 and 2.